Linda Ramrath will be speaking from Motivational Strategies, Team Building Level 5, a 5 to 7 minute speech. Her project is she organized a webinar on club coaching in District 45. It went live on September 14th this year. Linda will share how leading a team of volunteers and working with the District 45 leaders has its challenges. The roller coaster ride ended, and all were safe to walk on ground again. It really wasn't all that bad. Please help me welcome Linda Ramrath with roller coaster results.
Thank you, Susan. Have you ever been on a roller coaster? I've never been on a real one, but if I were, I think it would go a little bit like this. I would ask a lot of questions before I even strap myself in to that seat. Because in August, it was the middle of August, I was asked to do this webinar. And I'm thinking, okay, I haven't done a webinar before. I can do that. I'm not finifugal. I can power through this. And then I said, when would you like me to do it? Oh, September 14th. Well, that is just about a month away. I have to find panelists. Well, okay. Deep breath. I can do it. I went to my advanced Toastmasters meeting and I said, help me, friends. I'm looking for panelists. Have any of you ever been coaches? I know it's difficult, but we have to focus on the positive. Please, beg you. And I called a few Toastmaster friends. 2 days later, I had 4 volunteers. Okay, strapped on the roller coaster, going over the first, going down, the wind's blowing. I'm feeling good. This is off to a great start. I'm going to enjoy this. Now we have to have a meeting, maybe 2 meetings before September 14th. Okay, schedules. I learned about a new app called Doodle. Try to get all the schedules together. Lost one of my panelists. Toastmasters are busy. We have a lot of things going in our lives. So now I'm down to 3 panelists. Okay, we jigged a little left, we jigged a little right. Oh, you know how the roller coaster goes up and down? We have to settle out. We have a meeting. I fire out those questions. The answers are way too long. No, can't be done. Refocus. Okay, team, how should we do this? As they're talking, I'm noticing Michael was a coach for a corporate club and Olivet for a community club. And JD, she's talking about online and hybrid clubs. Great. They're all different stories. We need to share these stories. It's going to be a different kind of panel discussion. All right. Each person will do a 5 to 7 minute talk. And then I'll do a lightning round at the end and ask some questions. And in between, I will point out those points that are like outside of the coaching module and pathways so that people can get additional information out of this webinar, not what's in the pathways. We just don't want to repeat that stuff. Okay, here we go. The district leaders are there and they hear the speeches. They roll their eyes. They're not looking in the camera. They say we're not coming to the next meeting, but this better be good on September 14th. Deep breath. We meet on our second meeting. Now, team, I need you to use vocal variety. We need to think about our audience. We want to get these people inspired. They've been Girl Scout leaders, Boy Scout leaders, Little League leaders, destination imagination leaders. We need them to coach clubs. We need to focus on the meetings. What makes these meetings so exciting that nobody wants to miss one, and they tell their friends, come join this one. It's so exciting. The themes are amazing. I learn something every time. Okay, we go through the second meeting without the district leaders, making all those gestures that we can all see. The meeting went smoothly. We're all going to we have a blue background. So all I ask, don't wear a t-shirt or if you do, wear a scarf. Look a little professional. September 14th comes. There are 2 panelists there at 6:30. It starts at 7. Okay, quarter of. There's 2 panelists there. It's 5 minutes to 7. There are 2 panelists there. Okay, my heart's racing. My phone's buzzing. People can't find the link. Okay. Just smile. Welcome, everybody, and keep going. Here we go. Down to the bottom, back up. This roller coaster ride could be my last. I learned a lot. We had 2 people give their speeches, and like Houdini, the 3rd panelist arrived all the way from Arizona after a little car accident and some other things, but she made it. She gave her talk. She answered the lightning round, and 50 people were watching this. So exciting. It ended on time. I'm still here to talk about it. And then we had that feedback portion right afterwards. And I learned that the district leaders did not like my choice of panelists. Right in front of my panelists. Okay, I'm over it. And then I learned that this is not a panel discussion. You should have had your questions and asked them, and they should have short answers. I'm not a traditionalist. If you haven't figured that out yet, hello. I'm not a traditionalist. You're going to get a creative panel if you ask me to lead it. And let's see, when the poster came out to register, they asked me to review it, and I did. And I changed some of this. I told them about the typos. They moved some pictures around so the gentleman was between the 2 ladies. And I thought that they would put a register button on it, but I didn't ask them to do that. So it had to be intuitive to click on the poster in order to register for the event. So everyone was buzzing me, where's the link, where's the link, where's the link? And I assumed a link would go along with the poster in some text or something. I didn't know, but I learned. So next time I will be looking for that button on the poster as the link. Because I shared my link with 5 or 6 people, and they all came in as Linda Ramrath when they entered the Zoom room. And 5 other people did that too, because even our district leader was listed 11 times. I learned a lot. The roller coaster ended. And you know, if you can't laugh about a stressful situation that you survived, I'm sorry. But I'm able to laugh about it. And I learned some very valuable lessons, which I will take with me onto my next webinar.
Thank you so much, Linda. Wonderful words to the wise. Now we are going to have our facilitator, round 1, led by none other than Tom Hobbs, the man in the hat. Please help me welcome Tom.
And we're going to have up to 4 minutes to play with this. So I'm going to be calling on people somewhat randomly. Everybody's going to get an opportunity to support and give Linda back about 20 to 40 seconds maximum of one thing she did well, one thing she can improve on. First thing we want to know from Sue, though, is how was her timing for her objectives?
7 minutes and 31-ish seconds. I don't know, close to this.
Well, if it was a contest speech, you don't know. However, clear and concise, even in improv, is a good thing to have. Let's go with our first couple of people. It's going to go with Terry, followed by Marjane, followed by Rajiv. 10 to 30 seconds max. Go for it. Terry?
You have improved, Linda, tremendously as a speaker, and I was quite impressed. Your finish needs, I'm not quite sure what. I'm sorry, that's not helpful. But there was a point, and I do like the way you carried through the roller coaster. It got a little rocky at points, but in general, great job.
Right. Thank you, Terry. Marjane, followed by Rajiv, followed by Rosemary.
Linda, yes, I enjoyed this speech. I think that having a background with the roller coaster would be fun. I also agree, maybe something at the end again about the roller coaster. You fell off the roller coaster went off the tracks, but you stayed in the car, something that ties back to that roller coaster theme. But all in all, I enjoyed it. I could empathize, sympathize, and feel the pain of being in a situation like that.
Thank you, Marjane. Rajiv, followed by Rosemary, followed by Sue.
Linda showed a lot of energy and she had a lot of hand gestures, very clear, amazing, absolutely amazing, considering you're sitting down and you're in front of camera. By way of recommendation, I just have one. I would have loved to see in the conclusion or towards the conclusion, a summary of what your learnings were. And that would have helped as well.
Marvelous. Thank you, Rajiv. Rosemary.
Thank you, Linda. I really enjoyed that. You could feel the excitement with your vocal variety, and you came into the camera, you pulled away from the camera. It was great. I loved your hand actions, and I could actually feel myself on that roller coaster because I think we've all been on that roller coaster. And coming down, it would have been like if you had screamed, when you were coming down. But great speech. Thank you.
All right, we're doing excellent on time, about 2 minutes into this. Let's go to Sue, followed by Francine.
Very good job, Linda. One thing I wish you hadn't told us, you'd never been on a roller coaster before. Fake it. We didn't need to know that, but you seem like you had, because up and down, and I think we've all been on that exact same roller coaster. So all of us were screaming along with you. If not at the time, we knew when we were screaming. So thank you.
Thank you, Sue. Let's go, Francine, and we're going to sneak May in just so she has a chance to jab you before she speaks. Oh, did I say that?
I just want everyone to know, I heard this story before Linda was able to laugh about it. I heard it when it was fresh. Linda, I think you did a fabulous job turning it into a speech and making it funny. Congratulations, because I laughed when I felt your pain the first time I heard the story, and this time you just made me laugh like it was just a funny story.
Pain, distance, yeah, humor can come from that. May, give us one more thought about Linda's presentation and we'll wrap this up.
Thank you, Linda. Yeah, I love your enthusiasm. Yes, your hand gestures and everything is so excited. I want to be on the roller coaster with you. Thank you.
All right, thank you, man. Oh, Linda, I'll give you one I heard was right off the bat. When you do ask the question up front, give us a sentence or a chance to pause and answer it. You dove in a little bit fast, so give us that pause. And I'm always looking for the whiffle. What's in it for me? Now I know. When I'm playing with Canva, build the button first. Yes, thank you much. Let's give it back to our master of ceremonies, Susan.
Thank you, Tom. Next, we have our next member in our aquarium today is going to be Matran giving her speech from Innovative Planning Level